Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna, I'm an investment advisor and I study at the top university in Russia. In my life, there are a lot of very successful people. Some of them are children of the most powerful people in our country and in countries nearby our. And today I would like to tell you what is it to be friends in the business world. How people make relationships, how they communicate with each other, and what is it friendship, what it means for people, successful and rich. In our country, we have a lot of levels of wealth, and people communicate with others sometimes because of their position in the society, status, and the amount of money that they have. And so it is very important to have people around you who are like at the same level, who can be useful for you in the future and in your business too. Sometimes you don't really need to be friends to have like some relationships connected with business. So sometimes friendship doesn't help to build good work relationships. There are a lot of situations when people have links between each other while they are studying, but after finishing university, they live different lives and they have nothing between each other because they don't really see each other. They have like a lack of time, and so the more age you have, more adult you are, you have less time and you communicate with people more often, connected with your business and things that you can do together, and it is more about work, and you have not a lot of time for doing nothing. But at school, at university, you can communicate with people because of wish to have time, spend good time, interesting, and so on. And very often people tell us that at university we are equal. But it is not true, because of course we have a very good teachers and our marks are not connected with the amount of money that we have. No, we are equal in this level. But after finishing university, some people will have very good salaries. They can be the owners of their own business, so they can be children from wealthy families that have their own business, for example, and they will earn, for example, 1 million per month. And those who have not so great opportunities, they can earn, for example, 1 million per 5 years. And that is why you should understand that in society there is a big difference between people, and we are not equal at all. We have different background, and for example, when you have a family of actors, you're more involved in this sphere, and it is much easier for you to be actor because you spend the whole time doing this. Or for example, if your parents have business, your mother is a financial advisor, for example, of course they would have their special vision of life that they would show you, and you will take something from their vision of life. What is more, they can talk about business very often with their friends, and you would hear it as a child. And that is why we have different background and different opportunities even in this part of life. And that is why friendship is very difficult question, because very often being friends doesn't mean don't mean that you would help each other all the time, that you would give something for free to your friend, and actually it is not correct. So very often successful, wealthy people, they divide friendship and their business. And very often, if, for example, if we talk about me, if I think about a person as a friend, then I would not ask him for a sale, for a discount, for example, because I would understand that this person is very important for me, and I would not stop communicating with him only because he, for example, rejected some my wish or didn't help me in this situation. And that is why it is very important to think about friends not as you should do something for free. I can think about people when everything is okay, we have great situation, everything is amazing, and in this case, when you communicate with people, when the atmosphere has no problems and so on, when you have no problems, then it is more about acquaintances. So I know that abroad people have the biggest percentage of relationships with people as acquaintances, but they call them friends. So they have not so deep relationships between each other. They are not so close friends. But for them, this type of behavior has a lot of benefits. For example, when you need to make some product, you need to communicate with people, with team, and it is very important to understand how to communicate with people and to not to have problems. So you should have good relationships if you want to, if you have one goal, if you work at the same time, at the same moment, at the same project. So it is more about acquaintances, and for such people there is no reasons, I think, that to give some benefits, because they are equal. I have a lot of acquaintances, but I would not give them like a discount only because they are acquaintances. No, I can give them discounts because I'm an investment advisor and they can ask me for help and so on, but I would do it because of other reasons if I see them. And if we talk about real friendship for me, and what is very important for me, when person help you when you have problems. So in some awful situation, it is friendship for me. And so you should divide business and friendship. Very wealthy people, they understand it. They have a lot of acquaintances. They can make money because they invite their acquaintances to their, for example, business and so on, and they can earn money because of their good relationships with other people. But it doesn't really matter that they would really help you, and that is why, for me, the most important thing is not to be friends itself, but I cannot communicate with a person very, very often, but I should know that this person will help me. So sometimes we can have normal relationships with each other. We cannot be so close because we can have different points of connection, so we can have different goals, different hobbies, and so on. But if I know that this is a very good person, he does everything in time, he make responsibility for his work and so on, then I don't really need to be friends with this person to ask him for help and for running business, for example. So I think that this is very, very important, to not to be friends itself, but to know people that are around you, that they would help you. And in many cases, you need to pay for some services. And if you know, for example, a doctor, you need to pay him. And maybe your acquaintances. And in this case, this person would make more attention to you, and so there is opportunity that this person would give you more time, more energy, and more the work would be better. The work that he would done would be better in this case. So there are some benefits to ask for some services, people that you know. And in this case, there is a small percentage of luck that this person would make everything better, and so on. So I hope that you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you later.